Hey guys, and welcome back to G's Autos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, the time has come. Project V8 is finally here. This has been a long time in the making. This car was owned by my brother for over 23 years, and I had been nagging him for so long to let me buy the car off him. Well, late last year he said to me, hey, I'm looking at selling it. Do you want to buy it? And I said, yeah, bloody oath I do. And look, absolutely wrapped. It's fantastic. I've loved this car from the moment I first saw it, the sound of it, the look of it. I really love the shape of these cars. For those overseas, it's an Australian Ford. It's a 93 model EB Fairmont gear, 5 litre V8. Ford had been out of the domestic V8 market for a while, and the EB, which I think came out in 91 or 92, was their re-entry into the V8 market. And I'm absolutely wrapped about having this car. Absolutely love it. So I picked it up on the weekend. Has a couple of minor mechanical issues. Nothing major though. It does have over 500,000 Ks on the clock, but the engine is running beautifully. So yeah, really happy with it. So guys, I've done a walk around video, inside it out, the engine bay, started up, all that kind of stuff. So we'll take a look at that. Now guys, if you want to see more content on the V8, let us know. Or like, share, subscribe, that'd be great. This car is going to get turned into our family cruiser, so it will get eventually it's going to get a full paint job and get it looking absolutely beautiful. So guys, look, enough out of me. Take a look at the video. I hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned for more content. So as you can see, the paint is fairly weathered. The clear coat is starting to wear. Still has the original rims. Wiper arms are, look, it's just fairly weather beaten. It's never been garaged. It's always been out in the open. The suspension is toast. It'll definitely need springs, but I'll probably do the shocks at the same time. All the tint needs to be removed. I want to remove that aftermarket rear spoiler that was fitted when the car was purchased. Car needs a really good detail. Like I said, it's hardly been driven in 6 years. It's just been sitting around. Am getting a replacement off my brother for that. He does have that. The aerial needs replacing. It doesn't go up and down anymore, so that's not a major fix. Alright, let's take a look on the inside. Door trims are in really good condition. They just need a clean. Obviously these plastics are a bit weather worn as they do on all of these. A little bit of rust down here in the sill. It doesn't look like anything too major. That will most likely be an easy fix. Like I said, needs a full detail. This thing has not been cleaned in many years. The interior is in pretty good condition. This has got the leather and velour seats. The trim's pretty good. As you can see, there's some just starting to crack along the bolstering there, but overall the seats are in pretty good condition. Headrests are in good nick, as you can see from the passenger one there. Steering wheel has just got a little bit of, drying, cracking up along the top there, but overall not too bad. Passenger front door trim is in really good condition, just the sun bleaching on the plastics. There is a small crack in the dash pad, just there, nothing major. Odometer stopped working many years ago. It needs a new gear set. We do estimate the car has done over 500,000 kilometers. I hope I don't jinx it, but it's not leaking any oil whatsoever. The stereo, the deck has an issue with the LCD screen, so that will need to come out and be sent off to get repaired. I'm not putting an aftermarket stereo in it. I'm keeping it all original. Center console is in really good condition. That's nice, no cracks. Front passenger seat is in really good condition. Really happy with that. All the switches work. The sunroof works beautifully, no issues there. The AC will need to be redone. It's still running the old, I think it's the old R12. Will need to be upgraded. All the seals will need to be replaced to handle the new gas. Alright, so let's, the steering wheel, just the bleaching on the buttons, cruise control, everything works. Just that aerial needs to be fixed. Visors are good. Roof lining is in pretty good condition, really. Hopefully that came out okay. Alright, back door trims are in really good condition. Back seat is in excellent condition. This has had a blanket on it for many years, and as you can see, look, that's a good indication of how it looks. Car just needs a really good detail. I mean, as you can see from the door trims, the inside the door jambs, it's just really dirty. So, but I will get onto that. But overall, look, the carpets are in really good condition. They've always had the mats on them. So, alright, let's take a look in the boot before we do that. Rear parcel shelf, that's all good. Alright, let's take a look at the boot. Plenty of dirt along the gutters. It's pretty much a rust-free car except for those two front sills. Boot's in pretty good nick. That fire extinguisher is dead. I do have a replacement. There's the original factory six-stacker. I do have a new condenser that came with the car that will go in, and a whole bunch of other bits and pieces, spare discs, brake pads, spare smart lock, tools and other bits and pieces. Boot's in really good condition, no rust in the boot well. There's just a quick look down there. I've got to take all this out and I'll do more video when I get everything detailed and cleaned up. Alright, let's take a look at the back there. Indicators, lenses and all that are in really good nick. It's got the factory tow ball. So let's pop the hood and take a look. And here is the engine. So the EB was basically Ford's re-entry into the V8 market. I think they stopped production of the XE, which was the last V8 in about 84 or 85 was the last V8s. And obviously between then they had the XFs and the EAs, which only had the fuel injected 6. So this, as you can see, has got the 5 litre V8. Windsor engine. Still got all the original stickers. I've got all the information there for the fitting of the sunroof. Turned up at Ford, then got sent off to get the sunroof done. So all the stickers are still there. Just needs a really, really good clean. And looking forward to getting this detailed and seeing how it all comes up. Definitely need to get the aircon done. It doesn't work. That's one thing I do want to get sorted on it. A couple of idler pulleys and all that need replacing, nothing major. I've got a list of what actually needs to be done on the car. My brother's done a full list and a few things just to keep an eye on. It does have an overheating issue at the moment, which I did experience yesterday when I was driving it home, but a new radiator and water pump should sort that out. It's had a few things done along the way as he's been working on it. Alright, so we'll start this up and we'll have a listen.